it's time for the Grand Casino Road to the Championship, Randy.
It's about time. Malott, Belmonte, match number 1. Malott just needs to fill 20. Instead, he goes 2-8-10. Jason Belmonte wins sitting on the bench. Match number 2, Belmonte takes on Tom Doherty. Belmo could shut out Doherty. Instead, he gets 8 on the fill. Doherty needs a double. First ball, he gets 9. Belmonte advances one more time. Only this time he takes on E.J. Tackett, the squirrel. And it's all about E.J. Tackett. He goes double, not a three-bagger, and closes the door quickly on Belmonte, 226 to 194.
All right, partner. Setting the stage here for Rash Tackett in the finals. Bill O'Neill in Oklahoma City, 2-time king of the swing champ.
What a run Billy had in Oklahoma. Boy, he owned the summer series back when it was in the summer with some great bowling. And right now it's kind of Sean Rash's turn here in Detroit.
Exactly.
And sprinkle in a little E.J. Tackett as well. EJ's going to start the match on the left lane, which means he finishes on the right lane. That is the smart move. Sean Rash gets choice because he's the highest seed.
Trophy, and that strike gets us started with E.J. Tackett. Ten back. We blast that right to the 1-3 pocket. Here's Sean Rash from just outside Chicago. 2 wins in the fall swing. And if you can take this, just like Bill O'Neill in OKC, dominant in Detroit. Nice start.
Beautiful.
Time for our track tech talk. Randy, break it down for us.
Sean Rash has made a lot of changes over the last couple of months. One of them is the start. He went from 4 to 5 steps. Look how delayed the ball is into the swing, though. One of his tendencies is to get really fast, but delaying the ball into the swing helps to slow him down. He still has the big cup at the top of the swing and the big high backswing, but now he's just timed up better, and he's able to wait on it. Keeps his feet underneath him. He's slower going to the foul line, and the result is he's making better shots.
His parents, father-in-law, wife Sarah, the 3-year-old daughter Kaylee, all right behind him, supporting Sean. Left lane. Wow, some power carries the 4.
Nice break there, tripping the 4 forward for Sean Rash, and it's an early double. Sometimes, Dave, when it's your time, and he's had some great success here going back-to-back the last 2 weeks, but he's also bowled really, really well.
Best he's been in a while, most confident, fighting off wrist and thumb injuries over the last year or so. Right now, he's going to be tough to beat. Youngster E.J. Tackett's got his own. Crosses over. And yeah, Brooklyn strike. Sometimes you get a little lucky.
Well, the right lane has just turned into 60 feet of ugliness. I mean, the last shot he threw in that lane was perfect. This one is just a little bit left, and he goes Brooklyn. I mean, it's like somebody just took tar and put it on the right lane. And if you get the ball left an inch of target, it hits the tar, slows down, and tries to miss the head pin left.
E.J. tries to keep us. 4-pin. Left lane, no hook. Right at it.
He's actually using a different ball on the left lane now than he did in the last game, and not really sure why he changed to that, but that's why he's down there and I'm up here. Well, folks, if you have a weak stomach, don't watch the shot on the right lane. Because who knows what's going to happen. All those shots, first shot looked really good. Really leaning back and on his heels. Yep, same thing. Got it inside just a little bit, went high. Just a fraction left down lane and boom, right through the face. That's the stopper lane. Players know it. Fans know it. And now Dave Ryan knows it.
3-6 spare, easy cover there for Sean. He told us before the match as we check out the arsenal that spare shooting, of course, would be so important. We have seen so many different approaches throughout the fall swing and struggles on those spare conversions.
Deviant Pearl on the right, melee jab on the left.
Four pin.
No trip four this time. Testy. I think is a good way to describe the old patterns throughout the fall swing on television. We had nice scores in qualifying, especially on the Wolf. Very nice scores on Wolf. Had good scores on Bear. Nice scores on Badger.
Back to EJ. Youngster only 24, so even keeled. A lot of emotion, even when we won a title on the fall. All 10 down there. Look at the great crowd we've had. Standing room only crowds throughout the entire fall swing here in Allen Park. Tremendous bowling tradition in the Detroit metro area.
Jackal on both lanes now for EJ Tackett. Takes the lead with a hit here. Actually, he just took the lead after Sean's 8 spare in the third.
Is to go up by 12 with frame and the 4 pin again.
Left lane starting to check early now, and you can see it. The players are going so straight, but with all that rev rate in hand with a little bit of surface, ball's starting to bite early, and it drifts just a pinch high for both players. So now it's time to make a little move and try to find a little fresher laydown zone.
Rash trails by 2 pins. Bowling
32 feet Wolf on the right lane, 52 feet Badger on the left lane.
Sean is 8-5 in his career. PBA Tour event TV finals. Been here before. A lot of success. And a very tough split here. 2-4-10.
Unreal. They need to change the name of the pattern on the right lane to Wolverine instead of Wolf, something a little nastier, because that's what that lane's turned into. Sean's going to try to slide the 2 over into the 10 pin.
Nice conversion. But we are in Wolverine country after all. Jim Harbaugh, Ann Arbor not too far. And Sean Rash comes through. with a huge conversion.
Well, I did that for the great fans here in Michigan, my friend, but this is a great conversion, and it keeps Sean Rash in the match. Good news for Sean is he doesn't have to finish on the right lane. E.J. Tackett does. Beautiful.
All 10 back in that 1-3 pocket for Sean Rash. We got ourselves a great match here. Fall King of the Swing on the line here. Tackett Rash, our championship match. Last PBA event held here at Thunderbolt before the Fall Swing was the TOC in 2014, won by Jason Belmonte, who made plenty of appearances this year in the Fall Swing, but no wins for Belmo. A lot of question marks for the three-time reigning player of the year. Will he work those out? We'll find out. Second half of the match underway. EJ. Look out. We've seen this before. 2, 4, 10.
I want my mommy. I mean, this right lane is so hard, and it's not supposed to be. Now when players get it to the right, it doesn't hook. A little bit up the lane, it's going to go Brooklyn. If you're going to get it right, you got to throw it slow, which is hard to do on a 13-foot pattern.
Sean Rash converted. EJ cannot. Open frame in the 6th. He's down 10.
I want to meet the creator of the Wolf oil pattern, and I want to punch him.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Left lane, all good. Right lane, not so much.
You know the difference in the two oil patterns? If he threw that same shot on the right lane, it would probably hook into the left gutter before it touched pins.
Can you imagine that?
Or maybe pick the 7-pin off.
Which I've never seen done by a pro on purpose.
If you get it to the edge, you got to throw it slow enough for it to rebound. If you get it up the lane, you better cross your fingers.
Got a chance.
No, Sean came in high. And ends up
Really?
with a very difficult leave.
Wow.
Half-inch right of that, it's in the pocket. Another half-inch, it goes 2, 4, 10. Looks pretty good. This right lane's making the greatest bowlers in the world look like amateurs.
3, 4, 6, 7. What's he do here?
Goes to the right side of the 3-pin to throw it over into the 4-7. The ball takes out the 6.
Already had one really difficult conversion. How about 2? No, 4-7 up. And an open frame returns the favor. It's just been emblematic of this entire Fall Swing, especially late in matches. Open frames.
Well, it's been an epidemic. The oil pattern has not held up under the heat and lights of the stadium, and I think it's really showed that with just about every telecast.
All right, 8th frame. There's that sweet left lane.
Really, the only pattern that's held up is the Badger. Wolf broke down so bad that the players were going sideways. You had players trying to play right.
Just never got to the gutters.
Just picked too quick. I think you just go back to throwing it the way you were and just make sure you make a good shot and just feed it. Let it peel.
Just to a rep, Chuck Gardner. Provides insight. Tackett looks for help and will not get it across that deck 10 stands for EJ.
Swing so bad.
So now when the players do get there and the speed is correct to give it a chance to get back to the pocket, watch it wiggle. It gets right to that spot, and it looks like it should start coming off of that. And then it just goes another fraction, another 4 to 6 inches longer before it starts to go left. Just a huge wiggle spot in the lane. The only other thing that I would try on this would be to take urethane and try to throw it straight up 1, 2, 3. Advantage Sean Rash. He's working on a strike. He only has one more shot on the right lane, and that's in the 9th. EJ Tackett has to finish the match on the right lane.
Just a 6-pin, left lane. And Messier almost came across and nudged over the 6, but did not. And
Gosh,
EJ chose to finish on that right lane. Sean made him go, excuse me.
Yeah, Sean had choice.
That's right.
He made him finish on the right lane because it's the right lane. And EJ's in trouble now because he didn't strike on the good lane.
Yep, put himself in a hole.
Biggest shot right here because, 1, Sean Rash is working on a strike. 2, he's trailing by 3. But the biggie is it's on the right lane. I mean, this could be anything. This could be a strike. This could be a washout. This could be through the nose for 6. You know, I mean, if I was Sean Rash, I got to be honest with you, Dave. I don't even know what I would do right now.
You'll think about it. Big
Maybe
shot.
Mike Edwards says, hey, maybe loft it. I have no idea.
Well, he and Chuck Gardner were working strategy a second ago. See if he guesses right. Shot of the match coming up here. Sean Rash did, but he did just leave the 4.
I'll tell you what. I'm not sure I'd be all that unhappy with this. Right here, he's thinking it's going right through the face.
Could have been a lot worse.
If he gets 3 in the 10th, he shoots 200 on the button. EJ Tackett would need a double in the 10th
Shots.
on the right lane.
Really good shot, Sean.
Sean Rash had a spectacular fall swing. 2 titles. Now we'll like to wrap it up by becoming PBA Fall King of the Swing. Sarah Cayley. Sean's family watches closely. There's one.
Great shot.
One more just like it. EJ Tackett will need to double in the 10th frame. He's thrown 2 strikes on the right lane, and that was early on in the match. Last 2 shots on the right lane, he left the 2-4-10 and missed it, and then just left a late 10-pin in the 8th frame.
Oh, hook. Ah, darn it.
6-pin count did not hook.
The one you wanted and you threw it.
Covering the spare is huge right now because of count. Spare, he's at 190. Right now, strike spare, EJ Tackett's at 193.
But he's on that right lane coming up.
Oh.
8-pin stands.
That's going to make it a little easier for EJ Tackett. However, one false move here could be an open frame. He needs good count and a mark. If he goes 8 spare 8, we have a tie. 9 spare 8, he wins.
Across the deck for the 10-pin. Wow.
Yeah, this is just savage. He moves deeper, gives it more gas, gives it more hand, softens the speed up, and makes it respond from the edge. And look at that messenger. King of the swing. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
E.J. Tackett, Randy, rarely gets emotional. Except when he wins. And E.J. Tackett. Mom and Dad can celebrate at Nanji because E.J. is the king of the swing.
Love you, Dad.
Oh, man! Dad! Oh, yeah! Oh, buddy! Yeah!
Nothing like celebrating with family. Ed and Angie, the Tackett camp, pretty happy right now. He is the king of the swing. Harmony Park, not far from Allen Park, and that is where E.J. Tackett is a winner today as he takes the 2016 PBA Fall King of the Swing. And what a swing it was for E.J., earning even more fans. Looking forward to a great 2017 and beyond. Congratulations to E.J. Tackett, winner of the 2016 PBA King of the Swing. For complete post-game coverage of today's event, head to PBA.com's Extra Frame right after the conclusion of our show. And for a preview of next week's telecast, check out Extra Frame on Friday. For my Hall of Fame broadcast partner, Randy Peterson, it's Dave Ryan saying so long from Thunderbolt Lanes in suburban Detroit.
Look at me.
Great winners, 2016 PBA Fall Swing.